The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. When the time arrived for Elizabeth to have her child, she gave birth to a son. Her neighbors and relatives heard that the Lord had shown great mercy toward her, and they rejoiced with her. When they came on the 8th day to circumcise the child, they were going to call him Zachariah after his father. But his mother said in reply, "No, he will be called John." But they answered her, "There is no one among your relatives who has this name." So they made signs, asking his father what he wished him to be called. He asked for a tablet and wrote, "John is his name." And all were amazed. Immediately his mouth was opened, his tongue freed, and he spoke blessing God. Then fear came upon all their neighbors, and all these matters were discussed throughout the hill country of Judea. All who heard these things took them to heart, saying, "What then will this child be?" For surely the hand of the Lord was with him. The child grew and became strong in spirit, and he was in the desert until the day of his manifestation to Israel. The Gospel of the Lord. Our Holy Mass today is offered for the repose of the soul of Katie Sellentrop. Good morning. As I keep counting my days at presentation, this is going to be my last Wednesday Mass. But actually, I called the bishop and told him and said, well, if they don't love me in the way the presentation loved me, I'm coming back to presentation. So don't pray though, so they won't love me, and then so I have to come back. Today in the church, we're celebrating the Nativity of St. John the Baptist. And you probably all have heard about, the story of John the Baptist. But in the Gospel today, it's amazing how, people were asking questions because of everything, all the good signs, all the miracles and everything that were happening at that point, at that time. But especially how, the mother of John the Baptist came, to have a child, and then how John was, they thought, and indeed it happened that God was with this child. But everyone was asking the same question: what would this child be? So what would he become? And I think that's a great question for all of us as Christians too. What we will be or what we will become. St. John the Baptist turned out to be a great man, because he was always open to the grace of God. He was always open, to the message. He was always open, to what God has in store for him. And I think it's the same invitation for each one of us every day, to be open to the grace of God. And when we allow ourselves, to be touched by the grace of the Lord, great things will come out of us. So we will become those good messengers in the same way that John the Baptist became, that he brought the message, that he was the light, in the desert, as we heard in the second reading today. So my dear friends, let us continue allowing the Holy Spirit to give us those graces that we need to be good messengers of the Lord, to be always letting the Lord to be part of our lives and asking him to guide us, to protect us, and to be with us always. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.